Hi friends, this is Vicki with Grandma Vicki Crafts, and today I'm going to try to recreate and do justice to a wreath, a snowflake wreath that I had watched on YouTube from a lady by the name of Lacey's Space. And so if you would like to go and check her channel out, I will link her in the description box at the end of my tutorial here. So what we're going to need are 6 Dollar Tree white trees, some ribbon, some zip ties. I got a little ornament snowflake as well from the Dollar Tree. And I found this big snowflake that I'm going to use at my local Dollarama store. I haven't seen these in our Dollar Tree, but we don't really get everything that other Dollar Trees get. So you might find that at your local Dollar Tree. I found the lights that I'm going to use at Walmart, but they do have fairy lights at the Dollar Tree. And I've also got an 8-inch piece of craft foam, and you can buy the sheets, which is here, and trace a 8-inch dinner plate for your circle. So I think that's about it. So let's get started. So first of all, the little tree comes with 3 little feet, and we won't be needing those, so we're going to just set those off to the side. And also, the little tree comes with that little piece on the bottom. So we do not need that either, so that just can come off and set that aside. Now, if you find that this is unraveling around here, we're just going to add just a drop of hot glue there so that it doesn't unravel. So then we want to be sure that we're fluffing our tree with all the branches coming forward toward you. So again, we'll take the little foot part off there, take our tree, and just pull the little branches out toward you. We now have all 6 of our little Christmas trees fluffed out, and I've put 2 together, end to end, and I've connected it with a couple of zip ties, but it's not holding it that great. So at the Dollar Tree, I picked up this duct tape, and it's a pretty silver color, and I thought it would work okay. So what I've done is, after I've zip tied them together, I went in and I put the duct tape around and around in several places on the next 2 sets. So after I get this one wrapped, we're going to put it together, and I'm going to attach to my poster board, the 8-inch circle that we cut out. I'm going to attach my first 2 onto there with some hot glue, and I hope that'll hold there. We'll see. And then my next set, after that dries, will go on top of the first set, and then my third set will go on this way. So then we're going to have what looks like a star, and that's going to be our snowflake. So we'll now continue. So I now have my first set of 2 onto my little circle, and I hot glued it down, and then I just poked 2 small holes, one on either side, and I put a zip tie through the back and around, and I zip tied it onto the circle as well, just to make sure it stays. So now that I've got my first set on, I went ahead then and I have glued my next 2 together. So I hot glued those together, And once again, I went around with a zip tie just to make sure that they stayed together. So now I'm going to place these two down onto the center of my first one, and I'm going to hot glue that together as well. And then I think again I'm going to add a zip tie just through where I can to connect it to hold it all in place. So then I'm going to work on the lights. So this is what it looks like so far. And I did take another zip tie and I just zip tied around that last two sections that I attached with the hot glue, and then I just zip tied and connected it to the first one. So I think it's pretty solid. So that's what it looks like so far. So now I'm going to work on the lights. So for the lights, I got the package from Walmart, and it is 100. There's 100 little tiny lights in here, and it does require batteries, so I will put some batteries in it, and I'm just going to take my time and I'm just going to put all these lights all around so that the end result will be pretty. So here we are. I have all the lights on. So now I've taken another piece of this poster board, smaller piece. I think it's about a 5-inch circle, and I'm going to hot glue that down into the middle just to cover up all of this that I've got going on there. So then once I do that, then I've got some white ribbon here, and I'm cutting some strips, and I'm going to make a little bow, and I'm going to put it on top of this white strip on here and fluff it all out just to cover the white strip. So right now I'm going to glue this down, make this bow, and then I'll be back. So I now have my bow on here, and I cut 7-inch strips. I think I did about 8 or 9 of them, and I just put them all together, and then I glued that down onto the circle. So now that covers that. So now I'm going to use one of these little bottom pieces that the little legs would stand in to make your tree stand up, and I'm going to glue that right into the center of my ribbon. Then I'm going to add on my big snowflake up on top, and then I'm going to add on my other little snowflake ornament on top of that. So when I'm all done, this will look like this, and isn't this pretty? So now I'm going to go and glue those pieces on, and I'll be back with the finished product. So here we are, and I have the snowflake all finished, and I think this turned out absolutely beautiful. And I want to give credit again to Lacey's Space on YouTube. So you must go check her channel out. She's a wonderful crafter. So if this is something you'd like to try, I hope you will. And so until next time, please like, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and always remember to be kind. Thanks for watching. Bye now.